Greetings, hockey fans! Welcome to Buc Arena in Waterloo, Iowa, as the Des Moines Capitals are set to play their final pair of road games against the Waterloo Warriors tonight. This is Kevin Way, your play-by-play voice for the Des Moines Capitals. This fleeting 2025-26 season, Capitals play game 31 tonight. They are the only game in action in the Midwest League tonight. That's good, because the way the weather is, they might not have been many others otherwise. We will see if the Capitals make it back. I made the decision early this morning myself. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting a hotel room. I'm not fighting this. So we'll find out together what all happens there. But Game 31 for the Capitals tonight. Game 32 for the Capitals tomorrow. And those two games are the only games in the Midwest League tomorrow night as well. And then Saturday and Sunday, the other 12 teams will complete their seasons. But the Capitals are hoping. Well, we'll talk about what I hesitate to even say this. I don't feel like jinxing anything. Now, on the flip side, I'm not superstitious. In fact, I think it's unlucky to be superstitious. But anyways, we'll take some time while we have it for a warm-up start here for the JV game to thank our first period presenting sponsors, starting with Jen Stanbro Real Estate. Thinking of buying or selling your home? Let Jen Stanbro Real Estate help you. Jen has been a trusted broker in the Des Moines area since 2006, with expertise representing buyers, sellers, investors, builders, new construction, and executive estates. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, Jen is there to help walk you through the process. Learn more about Jen and her team at jenstanbrorealestate.com. We want to thank the sponsor of the penalty box here this season, and that's Tint World. Tint World is your automotive styling center where they focus on the fun in your vehicle. They do window tint, paint protection film, vehicle wraps, and ceramic coating. They can also upgrade your stereo system, add remote start, and even add purple lighting to your ride to get you in the Capital spirit on the way to the game. Tint World also focuses on residential and commercial glass to help alleviate heat or glare, or to add privacy to your home or office. Stop in and see Tint World in Urbandale from 8 to 6, Mondays through Saturdays. We want to thank the sponsor of our Caps Kids Captain program, and that's the Goddard School of Waukee. The Goddard School of Waukee believes the start of your child's journey matters, and their mission is to provide the most innovative and inspirational educational experience for young children and families in their community. Call 515-297-6555 or go to goddardschool.com to learn more. And we also want to thank our marketing partners for this season, starting with Trillic Studio. Trillic Studio is a one-of-a-kind audio and video production facility housed in the iconic Crescent Building in downtown Des Moines. Visit TrillicStudio.com to learn more and to get a bit of a sneak preview on a little bit of what they can do for your business or your organization, your nonprofit, maybe even your family. You can check out the Capitals Hype video. That Capitals Hype! Anyways, the Capitals Hype video on our social media channels, notably Facebook and Instagram. Capitals Hype video is located there. It's released just before the Turkey Cup. Now it's the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, so the Hype video is that the weekend or the Monday. It's right around there. You can watch the Capitals Hype video, and that gives you a bit of an idea of some of what they can do. The second season that they've done the Capitals hype video, and this season they did so with an assist from some students at the Des Moines Area Community College. DMAC. Established in 1966, DMAC is now Iowa's largest community college and offers over 220 credit programs to individuals seeking degrees, diplomas, or certificates. DMAC's main campus is in Ankeny, but it has 2 other campuses in the greater Des Moines area, 3 other campuses in central Iowa, and 6 learning centers in the area as well. DMAC's mission is changing lives and empowering communities. And with 500 plus faculty and staff, small class sizes, and the lowest tuition and fees in the state, it can. Find out if DMAC is right for you at dmac.edu. That's DMACC.edu. And we cut back to the live look here from Young Arena, located on the banks of the Cedar River. We're on the opposite side of the arena that we normally are on. We have a bunch of space. They've run a Ethernet cable from the concession stand over here, and so it works out very well. And that way Waterloo has max space, and we're by our fans, and they're by and all of that stuff. Not that there was a problem with us at all last time, but yeah, it's a nice setup here. But if you wondered, like, have we faced the benches before? No, we haven't, but we are tonight. The officials are making their way out onto the ice. I guess they are the Fiends. It's like one of the linesmen's rolled stolen. Referee Ian Carlson, maybe? From the looks of things, it looks like Lila Beeman is leading the Warriors out onto the ice, and usually that means that is the starting netminder. We shall see. Of course, last game we played here, it's not as bad as misgendering someone, but I ended up, I saw Graham Verbraken on the ice. I'm like, oh, could Graham be starting? And it was so locked into Lila having started and played all the JV games earlier this season for Waterloo that like a good portion of the first period, I was calling Lila Beeman in net, and it was Graham Verbraken. Looks like, in fact, I think Lila's the only netminder I see on the ice for this one, so I would assume that Graham or Lincoln Graveman are available to back up if absolutely necessary, but they are being saved for varsity, I would suspect. And it also gives senior Lila Beeman a start in what will be her final home game here at Young Arena. We'll look over at the Capitals warm-up. Tyler Nelson is still out of the lineup due to an upper body injury. As we expected, we have hopes that he will be available for the tournament next week. And that starts Thursday. For both JV and varsity. So Tyler is out. Zach West is still in. Of course, last weekend, Zach reached the magical 20-game mark to make him eligible to play in the JV tournament next week, so we anticipate he will do so. Otherwise, to my knowledge, all the other Capitals are in the lineup. We see Caden Opp, we see AJ Junta, Ryan Logan, Brody Garnis, Logan Westfold, Luke Wenzel, Ben Augustine, the defenseman, Luke Behrens, Fred Augustine, Gabe Sin, Jackson Carter. Looking for Braden Hicklin. There's Braden Hicklin. Yeah, so it looks like we have everybody. We'll pan over to Waterloo here for a tiny bit. Discuss their roster and how things have been going for them. For the last 3 games, on February 7th versus Ames, they lost 6-0. Then they headed down to Quad City last weekend. They won the first night 4-1, but then they lost the second night 4-1 also. So not probably the results that they were hoping for, but see how things play out tonight. The leading scorers for Waterloo, leading scorer is number 40, Chase Hall. He has 25 points in 30 games. He's a freshman who played for Ames Black last season. Not from Ames, from between here and Ames, if memory serves, and is playing up here. Or over here, maybe it's perhaps more accurate. Second in scoring, or tied for second in scoring, is Alexander Harbaugh. He has 14 points in 30 games, 2 goals, 12 assists. He's tied with I know I have that wrong. So fourth in scoring. Yeah, I have some sort of typo here somewhere. Anyways, fourth in scoring is a defenseman, Ben Schaefer, 1 goal, 11 assists, 12 points in 29 games. There it is, number 7, tied in second in scoring, Dalton Kelling. Found it after a while. He has 14 points, 6 goals, 8 assists. We expect all those players we just mentioned to play the varsity game as well. Fifth in scoring, Kellen Coots, who we'll see if Kellen's out here. Last time these two teams, JV teams played, Kellen did not play. He was saved for varsity, and that looks, I don't see number 3 out there. So Kellen, he has 9 points in 12 games. Sixth in scoring is Ashton Rottinghouse, number 24, 9 points in 30 games. I do see Jordan Zabel out there. He doesn't have a lot of points, the player to mark. Defenseman Trevor Trug doesn't have a ton of points at the JV level with 4 points in 29 games, but he is a pretty solid defenseman. We fully anticipate watching him on the varsity game later tonight as well. Waterloo bringing the puck buckets down.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Buc Arena, tonight's Midwest High School Hockey Junior Varsity Contest, featuring the team Des Moines Capitals and your Waterloo Warriors.
We are about to announce these starters.
It's hockey time.
Lila Beeman working her way to the net. She comes into tonight's game. 28 games played, 1,260 minutes. She has 1 shutout, a .389 goals against average, an .823 save percentage, 9-16-0 and 3 record. Looks like Waterloo starters will be Rottinghouse, Zabel, number 27, Logan McGilligan, defenseman Tate Westfall, number 37, and then Trevor Trug starting as well. Starting in net for the Capitals is Kenley Bowman, 17 games played, 762 minutes, 9 shutouts, 106 goals against average, 917 save percentage, 13-3-0-1 record. Caden Opp will take the faceoff against McGilligan. And we are underway as Opp wins the faceoff back to Augustine. Augustine tries to send in a pass over towards Junta. Junta out there with Logan, Opp, Sin, and Brett Augustine. Pass to Sin. Sin shot. Got deflected away towards the net. Opp will take it out of the corner. Shot. Pat save. Picked up by Zabel. Kept in. Oh, momentarily kept in by the Capitals. Opp will send it back in. Puck works its way over towards the half wall. I was expecting that one to stop much sooner, but we had some sweepers out there keeping it going here in the Olympic season. Up towards the net, spin pass! Junta tried to get a shot up, but was unable to do so. Pass McGilligan, the centerman, was down low helping out and had Junta tied up. Jackson Carter with the puck now for the Capitals. Opens up along the half wall. Cut tight circle back, pass back to his D partner, Luke Behrens, fans on the pass. Carter gets it, sends a pass over to the far half wall, intended towards the area of Zach West. Sent off the boards by Harbaugh out to the neutral zone to Behrens. Behrens sends it into the offensive zone again, where Trug will get it. Off the boards, right back to Behrens. Behrens with the send in. Stopped by Trug. Trug from behind his net. Sends it off the boards up towards Harbaugh. Tipped into the neutral zone. Carter takes it away, moves it to West. West hounded a little bit by Aiden Heiser, number 16. West skating in. Dishes over to Wenzel. Wenzel shot! Saved by Beeman. Sounded like she got a piece of it with the shaft of the goalie stick. Definitely was not the sound of a blocker, and definitely was not the sound of a post. Puck set down towards the corner. We do have some senior banners, but it's not too bad here at Young Arena. Puck near the slot. Shot save! Rebound up front! Capitals not able to clear this one. Shot by Owen Kelly. Saved by Boma with the glove. Freezing play at the 2:10 mark. Capitals defense got a little lackluster in front of Boma there for a little bit. Eating off the face-off. The Capitals will eventually get the puck. It was touched first by the Warriors, but the Capitals quickly gained possession. Hicklin bats it out of air, keeping it in. Dishes it over towards Garnis. Garnis looking for a spin shot, had it poked away by Kane Schaefer, number 38 for the Warriors. Puck pops up into the corner, pass out up to Hicklin at the point. Hicklin across toward Glovic. Glovic, who played his first varsity game last Sunday in Lincoln, in his first varsity shift, looked very good. Unfortunately, ended up picking up a penalty at the end of that shift, but nonetheless, Glovic acquitted himself quite well in that varsity game, so that's going to give the Capitals just that little more confidence heading into the next season, which will be here before you know it. Capitals varsity will graduate Grady Stiles. And also Liam Reed and Brett Augustine, so there'll be opportunities for sure. Luke Behrens will play a regular role, and Glovic, Carter, Gabe Sam won't be surprised if Hicklin sees games as well. It's Hicklin, the lone freshman, as Gabe Sin has the puck in the neutral zone. Hicklin, the lone freshman defenseman for the Capitals this season. Ryan Logan with the puck in the corner. Dishes to Opp. Back towards the net. Shot. Beeman got a piece of it and then popped over the net. Brett Augustine hustling for it. Has it in the neutral zone. Needs a pass up towards Caden Opp. Opp tried pulling it back away from Troop. Troop still got a piece of it. Put it up towards Zabel. Pass to Opp. Opp upended near the blue line. Referee quickly indicated no penalty. Wenzel bowls over a player. That was Zabel, number 22. No penalty there either. Carter with a shot towards the net that went just wide and got poked towards the corner and cleared. Carter back for it. Back towards the neutral zone. Kelly will have to tag up. Capitals fans thought that the Warriors were already offside, and perhaps they were, but play continues. No harm done. West shoves a puck, pass back, shot directed towards the corner. Shot was by Ben Augustine. Behrens with the stop at the blue line, sends one down low. One touch back to Wenzel, shot wide. Battle for the puck towards the half wall. Now not towards the high slot. Heiser sends it over towards Putbreeze. Picked up by Kelly, who will dump the puck in. West back, caught an edge. Or stepped on something. Back up quickly. Really, the way Zach West fell, it really had more the looks of stepped on something, whether it's like a small piece of tape or something. Warriors with the send in. Behrens sends a pass over towards Hicklin. Hicklin's pass tips at center ice by Jaden Kopman. Kopman pass towards the slot. Deflected towards the opposite corner. Westfall will get it. His pass intercepted. Kopman trying to drive the net. Capitals will poke it away. Knocked up towards the blue line. Westfall with it. Dumps it in. Eden gets to the puck. Has it poked away. I believe that was by Harbaugh. Harbaugh playing defense this JV game. Harbaugh able to play both forward and defense. Sins getting the puck in. Shot off the shin pads of Harbaugh. We still have high hopes that either tonight or tomorrow night, Gabe Sin will pick up a goal for his first Raiders City Capital wraparound attempt. Saved by Beeman. Noah Eden trying for the wraparound. Sin actually had a goal early in the preseason, but hasn't had a regular season one thus far. Again, we have high hopes that will not be the case within the next 27 hours. In reality, I'm really hoping it's within the next hour and a half. Face-off won by the Warriors. Warriors chip the puck into the neutral zone. Ryan Logan back for it. Got to deal with the forecheck of Rottinghouse. Makes his way around McGilligan. Cuts back. Sends a board pass towards the corner. Never got there. Stopped again by McGilligan. Now knocked to the corner by Opp. Rounds the net. Centers. Junto will get the puck. Spin shot. Pad save by Beeman. Sent towards the corner. Of course, with this Olympic-sized sheet, it's a long way to the corner. Opp ended up coming in, knocked the man over from behind. I looked quickly towards the referee if there might be a penalty. It was not. Capitals will send the puck in. Aiden Myro pick it up for the Warriors. Sends it up along the boards towards Zabel. Zabel pass to Rottinghouse. Jackson Carter with it. Circles back. Pass to the half wall. Now back to the point. Fires wide. Behrens will get to a rolling puck. Settles it. Sends it towards the corner. Junta moves it to Opp. Opp skating towards the net. Gonna get a shot off. Knocked back up to Behrens. Behrens shot through traffic. Blocked. And cleared. This one will go for icing. But Ashton Rottinghouse is like, enough of this. We're going for the line change. So an offensive zone faceoff for the Capitals. at the 8:11 mark. West will take the face-off against Kelleen. Puck sent towards the half-wall. Puck Breeze will pick it up first. Knocked up towards Kelleen. Kelleen battling with West. Puck's knocked up to the neutral zone. Capitals will have to regroup. Ben Augustine with it. Passes back to Carter. Carter over to Behrens. Behrens feeds it forward to Augustine. Augustine evades Westfall. Dishes back to Carter. Pass down low by Behrens toward West. Now Augustine with it, trying to fight through Westfall. Pass it over to Carter along the half wall. Center on the boards, but immediately stopped by Kelleen. Kelleen with a wrap. Stopped at the blue line. It's kept in by Behrens. West trying to work his way around Kelleen. Gets tripped up. No penalty, though. Puck near the half wall. Knocked back to the corner. Trug will get it. And clears. This one may go for icing. And it does. And the reason I say may is it's just whether or not the puck deflected off of Luke Behrens at all or not. Obviously it did not. Eden on the face-off. He's out there with Westfall, Garnis, Hicklin, and Glovic. Puck knocked out towards the neutral zone. Developing potential 2-on-1. Pass across, blocked by Boma. Glovic will pick it up. Pass to the left wing to Westfall, all the way across to Garnis. He's not able to handle the puck. Harbaugh sends it back. Hicklin, board pass up to Garnis. Garnis feeds it to left side to Glovic. Glovic skates it in. Shot, blocked, loose out front. Westfall gets it quickly. Bodied by a pair of Warriors. Puck's near the back of the net. It's swept out towards the half wall and cleared out to the neutral zone. Garnis will skate back to a rolling puck. Settles it. Pass up along the wall. This one will likely go for icing. Nope, waved off. Harbaugh gets there, wraps it around to the far side. Logan will get to it. Chips it down low, back towards Harbaugh. Harbaugh stripped of the puck momentarily by Junta. Now he gets it back in the corner. Pass broken up by Logan. Logan dishes to Junta. Junta, shot, save, score! Thought it was a save at first. Something took a little bit of speed off of it, it looked like, but it went low, so it may have been a bit of a redirect off of a Waterloo stick or something. Because Beeman was in a half butterfly expecting something else entirely. A.J. Junta scores at the 10:26 mark, give the Capitals a 1-0 lead. Capitals are currently out credited without shooting the Warriors 5-3. It's been mostly Capitals, but there had been a couple of breakdowns deep in the defensive zone that have led the shots. Ott tripped up, there's going to be a penalty. Delayed penalty on the Warriors. Pass up to Sin. Sin, shot deflected, high up into the netting, out of play. Tripping on, it looks like Ben Schaefer's heading to the Tint World Sin Bin. So Schaefer goes off at the 10:46 mark, and the Capitals will go on to a Jen Stambro Real Estate power play. Opp will take the face-off. He's out there with Ben Augustine, A.J. Junta, Zach West, and Ryan Logan. Junta feeds it up to West. West, saucer pass over to Logan. Logan, shot saved by Beeman. Pass behind the net to Opp. Opp tries centering it. Opp shielding the puck, cuts back. Junta driving the net. Attempted pass across, broken up by Trug. Rebound picked up by Opp and scored. Trug intercepted the pass initially, but then Opp picked it right back up himself and scored low. Caden Opp adds a Matt Reed Country Financial Insurance tally. Goal scored at the 11:06 mark. Capitals now up 2-0. West on the ensuing face-off. He's out there with Ben Augustine and Luke Wenzel, Jackson Carter, and Luke Behrens. Carter with the puck now. Nearly mishandled. Kicked it back up to his blade and fed a pass up to Augustine. Augustine passes back to Carter. Now quick pass up to Wenzel. Good. Stick handling, dragging that puck across Kelly. West cuts back. Passes up to Behrens. Behrens shot. Saved by Beeman. Blocker saves directed towards the corner. Puck not towards the slot. Rolls across to the opposite corner. Carter sends a puck towards West. West quickly pressured by Kelly, who sends it up toward Putbreeze. Putbreeze quickly bodied by Augustine, and as well as Wenzel. West short pass to Wenzel. Back to West. West up towards Carter at the blue line. Puck gets kicked over to West. West has it poked away. Now Behrens with it. His pass tipped by Heiser. Shipped out by the Warriors, and the Capitals will have to regroup in the neutral zone. Behrens over to Carter. Back to Behrens near the blue line. Fed towards West at center. West cuts towards the left side. Now back towards center. Shot through traffic over the nets. True calls us to the puck. Pass across towards Kelleen. Off the boards, just out of his reach. Hicklin gets to it. It's in a board pass. It'll get picked up by West. West pass tipped. Still gets its way up towards Wenzel. He'll feed it up to Augustine. Augustine skates it in. Attempted pass broken up by Putbreeze. Kicked back to Hicklin. Hicklin. Oh, he saw Garnis at the far side, but Garnis was not able to field that pass. Good vision by Braden Hicklin. Westfold's shot saved by Beeman. Hicklin chips it towards the slot. Nobody there. Attempted clear. Blocked. Kept in by Westfold. Will send it down low. Chipped off the glass by Harbaugh. Hicklin with the initial keep in. Putbreeze will get out to the neutral zone. One-on-one against Glovic. Winds up. Shot. Goes off the skate of Glovic. Putbreeze at the end of a long shift goes off for the line change. Glovic trying to settle the puck along the end boards. Sends a pass towards Hicklin. Now to Westfold. Westfold will get it across to Garnis. Garnis skates it in. It's just to Eden. Eden tries to skip it back to Garnis, but it's broken up. That was by Kopman. It looked like number 12. Garnis pass out towards Eden. Eden shot save. Clearing attempt stopped by Sin at the point. Shot blocked. Cleared out to the neutral zone. Glovic skating back for it. Pass toward Westfold, broken up by Kane Schaefer. Pass to Junta, poked away by Zabel. The neutral zone, puck dumped in by the Warriors. Looks like that's Ben Schaefer, number 17. Zabel chips it around the boards. Glovic gets to it. Goes in a board pass up towards Logan. Logan stops it. Tried creating a pass through. Still going to get picked up by Junta. Junta trying to break free. Shot. Saved by Beeman. Pass up towards Rottinghouse. Connects. Rottinghouse with the send-in. Quickly pressured by Opp. Augustine gets the puck. Sends it across towards Sin. Sin out of the corner. And buzzer sounds. So that marks the end of the first period. Capitals are up 2-0 and are credited without shooting the Warriors 9-3. And we won't try to do any ad reads here during this short, non-resurface intermission of the JV game. Charlie Wohl, the younger brother of Curtis Wohl, has a doppelganger. here. Curtis Wall, a forward, junior forward for the Des Moines Oakleys. Not a total doppelganger, and that he's not the same age, but he looks exactly like Charlie Wall a few years ago. Anyways, Capitals have to be reasonably pleased with the start. They're not. The Capitals haven't come out like a bat out of Hades, so to speak. And if, with the sheer number of players that'll play the varsity game later, the Capitals are doing a good job of managing this game. Plus, in the end, on an Olympic sheet, advantage is really gained by the passing of the puck. Really not so much the skating. I mean, you have a little more time and space to skate, but people sometimes, play up in Europe, you have to be able to skate really well. Well, not really. What it means is you have to be able to move the puck really well. Boma heading back to his net. Capitals are sending out Opp, Junta, Logan, Augustine, and Sin. Dalton Kelly will take this face-off for the Warriors. And Kelly chips it in. Quickly pressured Sin. A little bit of a hold, but no penalty. Pass up to Junta. Junta trying to thread a pass over towards Logan. Logan will poke the puck low and get to it. Little board pass. It's going to be to himself, but Junta passes it up. Up, shot, score! Through screens, Beeman got a piece of it with the glove, but not all of it. Again, Opp threaded that shot through a couple of Warriors in front of him and extends the Capitals' lead to 3-0 at the 24-second mark of the second. So Opp now in the face-off against McGilligan. McGilligan wins it back. Harbaugh with it. Dumps it in. Boma comes out, leaves the puck. A little bit of miscommunication as Brett Augustine was going to get the puck, but that was the side of the net that Boma came back to, and they nearly collided. Pass up to Ryan Logan. Logan sends it down low. Brett Augustine down there. Opp is hanging back, and Augustine's spot at the point. Junta has it poked away, and it's cleared. Will likely go for icing. And it does. Face-off moves back to the Capitals' offensive zone. Here at the 1:01 mark of the second. Capitals sending out West, Ben Augustine, Luke Wenzel, Luke Behrens, and Jackson Carter. Puck chipped up towards Behrens. Behrens shot, pass saved by Beeman, sent to the corner. Ben Augustine gets to it. West, board pass up to the point to Behrens. Behrens shot deflected, goes over the net. Centered, shot by West. Junta and Logan awarded assist on Opp's latest goal. West trying to drive towards the net, has it poked away. Wenzel threads a pass up towards Carter, tried keeping it in, but wasn't able to do so. Carter was trying to shield the puck and get a pass over to Behrens. Gets it back, pass blocked by McGilligan, ship it low. West has it, passes it over to Carter. Carter gets it up to Augustine. Augustine with a fairly clean lane, toe drag, shot. Got deflected towards the half wall. Don't know if that was if Beeman got a piece of that or one of the Warriors defenders. Banked off the glass and out by the Warriors. Glovic will get it in the neutral zone. This is to Garnis. Garnis with a little bit of time and space. Builds some speed down the left wing. Centering attempt. Broken up by Schaefer. Hicklin shot wide. Eden hustling for the puck. Gets to it. Trying to work his way through. Schaefer. Shot from a distance by Glovic. Beeman jumps to make the save off the shoulder. I'll have to make sure I specify on Schaefer's at times because both Ben and Kane are out there right now. Eden with the send-in. Puck wraps over towards Garnis. He'll have it poked away by Meyer. Back of the puck. It's not toward Beeman, but picked up by Ben Schaefer. Clearing attempt, blocked by Glovic. Tried sending it towards the net, but it got deflected all the way towards the opposite half wall. Hicklin dishes back to Junta. Junta over to Glovic. Glovic skating in. Shot wide. Hicklin will get to it. Tried sending it along the boards, but it's promptly stopped by Kane Schaefer. Hicklin tried poking it through Meyer, but no luck. Iser has it knocked away. Back to Kelling. Kelling sends it low. It's quickly picked up by Opp. Opp from behind the Capitals' nets. Pass goes off the skate of Heiser. Glovic with it. Trying to make it a little board pass to himself. Heiser looking to center it. Got deflected and stick towards the end boards by Boma. Now Opp with it. Opp down the left wing. Pass towards the point. Red Augustine gets to it. Puck chips. Putgreaves will pick it up. Quickly hounded by Junta, though. Kelling chips it. Sin will pick it up for the Capitals. Tape pass over to Augustine. Augustine feeds it up towards Opp. Opp. Toe drag around Kelling. Got upended. Capitals are offside. Opp broke one of the cardinal rules of hockey, which is not to jump. All right, there's not a never, but it's when you have the puck and you jump, it's not unusual to get upended. Although I did see a player one time, someone was making a sliding block, and the player threaded the puck through, jumped over, and got the puck on the opposite side of the player and scored. Capitals send it in off the end boards. Kane Schaefer plays it. Sorry, that's Owen Kelly. Owen Kelly, number 36, not number 38. Puck captained by the Capitals. Wenzel to West. West evading Harbaugh. Tried getting a pass out towards Wenzel. Got knocked right back to himself, though. Out to Augustine. Shot wide. Might have got deflected off a Waterloo stick and wasn't a pure miss net. West sweeps it away. Puck gets knocked back to West. We have a high stick. Capitals called the high stick, apparently. Faceoff will come out to the neutral zone at the 5:16 mark. Eden on the draw. He's out there with Westfold and Garnis. Face-off won by the Warriors. Sent up to the neutral zone. Will get picked up by Carter. Carter opens up. Ooh, threads a pass over to Westfold. Westfold feeds it forward. Area pass over to up to Eden. Eden, sharp angle shot. Puck fluttered on him just as he was about to shoot it, which caused it to go well over the net. Shot by Carter, saved by Beeman. Sends a pass to Westfold, knocked back towards the blue line and out. Carter's pass intercepted. Warriors offside. Tag up sufficiently, but that allows Carter to get the puck. Holds up. DDD pass over to Behrens. Pass, I think it was intended for Garnis, but ended up hitting Eden in the skate. Now Behrens up to Carter, who absorbs the check to make the play. Eden skating in. Tries putting in 5-hole save by Beeman. Carter back to a rolling puck. Zabel on the forecheck. Ben Schaefer will send it in. Behrens gets back to the puck for the Capitals. Dishes over to Carter. Long pass up towards Junta, intercepted by Westfall. Junta takes it away though. He's got Westfold with him. Westfold driving the net. Shot, score! Logan Westfold from A.J. Junta. Might be Logan Westfold's prettiest goal of the season. Westfold tallies his second goal of the season. I'm trying to think back to the first one. If I remember it right, they might be close to equal. But that was a fine play. And the Capitals up 4-0 with the goal by Logan Westfold. Scored just a little before the 7-minute mark of the period. Junta knocks it away from Putrees. Absorbs the check. Area pass out towards himself. Pass across to Logan in his skates though. Westfold in the neutral zone. Tries feeding up towards Kelling. Junta got a stick on that. Opp with the puck. A lot of snow in front of the Warriors bench. Opp, soft pass up to Logan. Ryan Logan. Fake the drop pass. Short pass over to Opp. Opp. Up towards the point. Hicklin's shot blocked. Hicklin will dish over to Opp. Opp. Cutting towards the slots. Drop pass back to Logan. Logan sends a backhander in. Oh, what a play! Shot went off the side of the left post. I think everyone thought like it was just going to be a total nothing burger, but then there's Caden Opp to take this pass out of saucer pass out of midair and send it in and hit the side of the post. Kane Schaefer pass up towards the blue line, couldn't be handled. Opp with it, feeds it over to Logan. Logan looking to split the defense. Has it poked away, gets back to Opp. Opp fired over the net. Logan chops it towards the net. Sent to the corner by Kelling. Absorbs a check from Wenzel. Cleared puck, I believe, deflected off of Augustine. Schaefer sends it behind the Capitals' net. Augustine gets to it. Sin will pick it up. Sends a pass. West is at the far blue line calling for it. Now he gets it from Augustine. Shot. Save. Rebound. Wenzel. Shot. Blocked. I think Owen Kelly got a piece of that one. Chipped off the glass and out by Kottman, who speeds to the puck. And Kottman getting physical with Ben Augustine. Gives him another little shot. West with the puck. Pass up to Wenzel. Wenzel towards Augustine. I think Augustine had a little more of a... It wasn't quite as straight of a path as Wenzel was expecting. Augustine was kind of like swooping across and not straight lining it across, which is perfectly fine, but this obviously wasn't what Wenzel was thinking was about to happen. West pass broken up, and puck's cleared out by Kottman. Luke Behrens back for it, feeds it up to Westfold. Westfold sees Garnes, tipped over to Eden, 2-on-1. Eden couldn't get the pass back to Garnes cleanly. Garnes dishes it to Carter. Carter evades Zabel. Puck gets moved up to Zabel. Zabel tries to put it around Westfold. Chops it back. Now it's cleared out to the neutral zone. Behrens shields it as McGilligan lost his stick. Maybe, I think it broke, but maybe it did. Pass out towards the slot, broken up. Behrens strips him. Shot wide. Westfold with the keep in. Eden with the puck. Eden shielding it from Kelly. Dishes back to Carter. Carter spins away from Zabel. Dishes it across to Westfold. Westfold tried threading one back to Carter. Carter feeds it up to Behrens. Behrens pass goes through the slot. Garnis in place to get it. Checked off the puck. Kelly wraps it and will make its way up to the neutral zone. Glovic sends it back in. Capitals tag up to get back on side. Clearing attempt. Glove down by Glovic. Glovic couldn't get it around Zabel cleanly. It's not back to Glovic again. Glovic will send it. Goes off the end boards. It will get picked up by Kelly. Kelly clears it out to the neutral zone. Stopped by Glovic initially. Now Zabel with it. Holds up. Exposing the puck to Opp, who ends up taking it away. Long pass up to Logan. Logan feeds it to Opp. Opp has Junta with him. Shot looking for the pass off pad. Was trying to get it off that far pad, but ended up just barely hitting the near pad. Kenley Bowman will pick up the puck for the linesman, Rhodes Dolan. Offensive zone faceoff for the Capitals at the 11:55 mark. Again, up 4-0. Out shooting the Warriors 17-3. 8 shots this period and have allowed 0. Trug with the clear. Hickman with the puck. Pass over to Logan. Logan evades Kane Schaefer. Works his way around Westfold. Driving the net now. Can't get around Kottman cleanly. Kottman's had a good game so far. Kottman, got his stick lifted by Logan. Capitals are probably pretty fortunate not to get a penalty on that one. Could be looking at a bit of interference. Centering pass, shot by Hicklin! Blocked and then deflected away from the net. Opp takes it off the wall. Skating in, shot saved by Beeman, no rebound. Kelly on the face-off. Warriors trying to clear it. Brett Augustine with the keep-in. West gets to the puck. Goes back towards the wall. Pass out. That deflected. Sid will pick it up. They'll send it low. Hensel gets knocked down in the corner. Ben Augustine will get it along the half wall. Dishes to Wenzel. Wenzel feeds it up towards the point, but I think it took an interesting bounce and went over the stick of Augustine. So Brett Augustine out of the corner. Pass intercepted by Heiser. Pushed into the neutral zone by Wenzel. True will get it. Will chip it back. This one will not go for icing. Augustine with it again. Forward pass up to West. West down the left wing. Cutting towards center a bit. Circles back. Pass to Ben Augustine. Has it poked away. Knocked it to the neutral zone. Luke Behrens will get it. Capitals have to tag up. Puck sends it up towards the far blue line. Behrens battling. Puck gets poked back to Augustine. Brett Augustine up to his brother Ben. Ben skating in. Shot. Looked like it was probably going to hit the side of the net, but Beeman got a piece of it to make sure it absolutely did not go in. Cleared out to the neutral zone. Flipped in by Behrens. Goes just wide. Clearing attempt. Broken up by Garnis. Now Putbreeze will clear it. Knocked forward by Zabel. Zabel and Behrens. Behrens gets a stick on it. Zabel sends it through the low slot. Westfold will get it. 25 seconds left in the period and sends it in. Carter hustles to the loose puck. Chipped off the boards by Westfall, knocked towards the neutral zone, intercepted by Eden. Eden gets tangled up, loses his footing. Warriors with the clear. Now they'll go for icing with 5.4 seconds left in the period. Well, time for a shot, maybe two. Eden's on the face-off. He's out there with Garnis, Westfall, Glovic, and Hicklin. Puck back to Hicklin. Hicklin across to Glovic. Glovic shot! Save! No rebound. So the Capitals get that 19th shot. They are up 4-0 after 2 periods of play. Capitals allow no shots in the second. They take 10. So there were just a couple of kind of breakdowns in the first half, two-thirds-ish of the first period. And that's been it. After that, the Capitals have been on lockdown. And it's games like this that make me think that Lady Wild 19U might be the best option for my daughter because Capitals JV is just too good. The goalies don't see enough shots. Anyways, thankfully for Kenley and Tig, they do play enough games where they do face some shots, especially against Lincoln. Those JV games against Lincoln last week, despite one of them being a loss, were still great. Some of the most fun to broadcast of the season thus far. Of course, the Capitals JV team last Sunday did hand Lincoln their first regulation loss of this season. A little bit of success for the Caps. The Capitals did lock down second place in the JV standings. Lincoln locked down first. All right, we'll take time now to thank, in retrospect, our second period presenting sponsors, starting with Matt Reed Country Financial. Matt has been helping families with their insurance and investment needs since 2005. His agency offers industry-leading products for your auto, home, business, and life insurance needs. Matt's team also helps with financial planning because protection and planning go hand in hand. Contact Matt's team at 515-251-8891 to schedule your insurance and financial review. Kudos also to Kading Property Management. Kading Property Management provides comfortable, safe, and affordable housing to its residents, as well as having a positive impact in their surrounding neighborhoods. Kading's communities are conveniently located throughout central Iowa, and they are continually adding new and exciting communities to their portfolio. Through their extensive understanding of development and residential property management, their team of dedicated professionals is able to provide the living experience you're looking for. As Kading says, let us make our home your home. We also want to thank Laser Graphics and Signs. Laser Graphics and Signs is committed to helping you bring your big ideas to life through custom graphics and signs. Their talented team works with you throughout the entire process to design, print, and install big signs, bold graphics, and beautiful results. Learn more at laser.com. That's LASHIER.com. Of course, Laser, the sponsor of the Rally Towels for the Turkey Cup this season, in conjunction with other sponsor and producer of those towels, which is Letterman Locker. Letterman Locker is your one-stop shop for high-quality hockey gear, team apparel, and community apparel. You can buy Capitals merchandise anytime at LettermanLocker.com. In addition to being the Capitals' permanent online shop, it's also your source for merchandise for the Des Moines Junior Bucs, the Des Moines Lady Wild, the Griffins, the Knights, the Pirates, the Raptors, the Scorpions, the Titans, the Thunder, and the Vipers, and the Des Moines Oakleys. Show your team pride and visit LettermanLocker.com today. And we also want to thank the provider of the Turkey Cup jerseys this season, and that's RG Source for Hockey. RG Source for Hockey goes above and beyond to help each hockey player find the products that best meet their unique needs. If you're on the road, you can find RG Source for Hockey locations in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and Romeoville, Illinois. You can find them 24/7 online at rghockey.com. RG Source for Hockey, we fit your game. All right, we'll take a short break and then thank our third period presenting sponsors. The Capitals up 4-0 over the Warriors here from Young Arena. We'll be back in just a few minutes. And we return here from Young Arena, a little under 5 minutes away from the drop of the puck for the third. We'll have to hustle and start thanking our third period presenting sponsors, starting with Joseph Gaiman Shelter Insurance. As your shelter insurance agent, Joe can help you make sure you get the right coverage at the right price while providing the quality service you expect. Higher quality than that sentence. Feel free to give Joe a call or text at 515-276-0011 to discuss your insurance options today. We also want to thank Strategic America for their support. Strategic America is an independent, full-service marketing and advertising agency dedicated to guiding brands through critical periods of growth and evolution. To learn more about their expansive marketing and advertising services, head to strategicamerica.com. Again, that's strategicamerica.com. We also want to thank Synergy Homes, now that I can hear myself think. For nearly 20 years, the team at Synergy Homes has been building the dreams of Central Iowa homeowners. If you have a custom home or renovation project coming up, connect with Synergy Homes and schedule a consultation. To learn more or to schedule that consultation, head to synergyhomesiowa.com or give them a call at 515-480-8087. Synergy Homes, exceptionally built homes. And I am pleasantly surprised or unpleasantly surprised with the number of Capitals fans that are here that have made their way despite the treacherous weather. All right, we also want to send a flex to Sacred Physique's bodybuilding company. Just like the Capitals, Sacred Physique's motto is simple: dig deep, no excuses. They bring that same championship mindset to the gym. Whether you're an athlete seeking an edge or someone ready to transform their body, Sacred Physique's personal training programs are designed to push your limits and deliver results. For more information on how Sacred Physiques can help you reach your goals, contact Kyle Sacre at sacre.fitness@gmail.com. Strength is sacred, so is the journey. And then that email address is spelled sacre.fitness@gmail.com. Ooh, another location from where I say this, it could be considered sacrilegious, but we'll say it anyways. We'll thank the Des Moines Buccaneers, the heartbeat of hockey in Iowa. Since 1980, the Bucs have developed top talent and inspired the best fans in the USHL. With nearly 50 alumni having reached the NHL, including current NHLers Mario Ferraro, AJ Greer, Michael Kesselring, Alex LaFerriere, Jeff Petrie, and Nick Seeler, the Bucs' impact is felt far and wide. But no matter how far they go, their hearts stay right there in the 515. He said from the 319, hockey's alive in the 515. For tickets, visit buckshockey.com. And of course, we say this from the home arena of the USHL's Waterloo Blackhawks, and the Hawks and the Bucs are longtime rivals. Pan back to the live look, and we will get the graphic updated. There we go, to reflect that it is the start of the third period. Waterloo seniors Jaden Kopman, Logan McGilligan, and Lila Beeman skate out on their home ice for one last time. Don't anticipate that they will skate in the JV game. I have not seen fellow senior Jonathan Bedard, number 9, which obviously is a bummer. I assume that he is either ill or injured or has some sort of really important other extracurricular activity to miss what would be his final home game. Bedard had played 28 of the 30 previous. No, I see him after all. There he is. Just had missed him while he was out there earlier too. So that's happy. So Bedard skating out for one last period on his home ice, at least as a Warrior as well. Opp on the face-off against McGilligan. Westfold will get it first, knocks it towards the half wall. Puck sent in by Zabel. Brett Augustine holds up. Pass up towards the left wing, fed forward towards Opp. Opp gets tripped up, got back up quickly, which is good because I was afraid he might go into the end boards head first. Attempted clear, block, board pass up to Zabel. Zabel one-on-one against Augustine. He'll poke it away. Opp back for it. Pass up to Junta. Junta feeds it across to Logan. Logan shot, gloved by Beeman. Face off at the 46-second mark. West on the draw against Kelling. Sent back in on Beeman. Beeman sticks it away. Puck's loose. Harbaugh comes away with it for the Warriors. Puck chipped out to the neutral zone. Heiser feeds it up towards Kelling. Kelling will leave it for Putbury as Putbury skates it in. Quickly engaged by Jackson Carter. Owen Kelly helps keep the puck in for Waterloo. Barons gets to it. Ah! An exciting pass out towards the low slot. Puck cleared by the Capitals. Harbaugh with it. Feeds it up towards Putbury as Putbury's taken off the puck on the back check by Ben Augustine. Harbaugh will knock it back to Barons. Barons pass blocked by Heiser. Ben Augustine gets it at the near the center red line, but ended up when he fired it was just beyond it and on the defensive side of it, which causes that send-in to be icing. So defensive zone face-off for the Capitals at the 1:37 mark. Eden on the draw, wins it back to the corner to Glovic. Glovic feeds over to Hicklin. Hicklin will send it up towards the right wing wall to Garnis. Tried moving up along the boards. Aiden Meyer will send it back. Board pass up towards Eden. Was it tips? Road stolen indicates that it was, so no icing. Breakout pass by the Warriors up towards Kane Schaefer. He's quickly pressured by the Capitals. Passed it Noah Eden. Eden's backhander towards the net was broken up by Ben Schaefer. Schaefer got upended. Pass out to Hicklin. Hicklin shot. Rebound loose up front and quickly covered. If Westfold was able to drag that puck out from Beeman, he would have had his second goal of the game, but it was there that Beeman managed to get the puck fully on top of get the pad fully on top of the puck. Which isn't always how you save it, but sometimes you just have to do whatever it takes. Cleared puck, comes back. Glovic goes up along the boards. Hicklin has it poked away by Rottinghouse. Chip into the neutral zone. Sent back by the Warriors. Now Glovic with it. Glovic cuts towards center. Starts getting it through Meyer. Puck gets knocked back to Meyer. Meyer clears it. This one will go for icing. And it is so whistled at the 2:41 mark. Opp on the face-off against Kelling. Battle for 7 supremacy. Kelling won that one. Glovic with the keep in. Sends it down to the corner. Will Opp will get it. Has it poked by Trug. Glovic shot saved by Beeman. Trug chips it up along the boards. Kept in again by Glovic. Junta flips one down towards Opp. Glovic can't maintain the handle. Putbury will get to it. Chips it into the defensive zone of the Capitals. Hicklin with it. Board pass over to the corner. Kelling sends it back to the corner. We get picked up by Opp there. Opp now from behind his net. Cuts towards center. Mishandle. Still ends up a pass up to Logan. Logan, shot save. Rebound cleared towards the corner by Trug. Puck ricochets up along the half wall. Kelling chops one over towards Bedard. Sin gets to it, chips it to the neutral zone. Poke forward by Opp. Opp dives. Gets the puck up to Junta. Long pass across towards Ben Augustine. Augustine wraps it low. Trug stops it. Trug clears it out to the neutral zone. This one will go for icing. So the Capitals get an offensive zone face-off at the 4:08 mark of the third. Zach West on the face-off against Kottman. Tried winning it forward. Owen Kelly clears it. I think icing will get waved off. Shot, save! What a hustle by Jordan Kottman. Again, Kottman, probably Waterloo's best player tonight. Pass up to Wenzel. Wenzel forward up front. Augustine can't get a shot off. Here's Kottman again. One-on-one against Carter. Has the puck roll on him. Sends it low. Carter gets to it. Long pass by West up to Ben Augustine. Augustine in on Kelly. Shot. Oh, off of Beeman, off the post. Looks like it went off the top of the, near the foot of the pad. Ricocheted up, but went into the post. Wenzel centers it. Ben Schaefer will break it up. Sends it up along the boards. Flipped out by Rottinghouse. Behrens gets to it. Rottinghouse pushes it into the Warriors' offensive zone. Chip back out towards Wenzel. Wenzel gets it to the neutral zone. Fired back in by Zabel. In on net. Save directed away by Boma. Oh, dangerous pass by Carter. Zabel shot wide. It's been fortunate for the Capitals that the Warriors have not been able to establish much puck position down low, because when they have zany hijinks, and not in a good way, have ensued, Capitals' decision making when things have broken down low in their defensive zone has not been great, Bob. Ben Schaefer absorbs the check. Have an icing penalty. Schaefer knocking, reverse hitting Behrens, getting the oohs from the Waterloo crowd across the arena. And I'm sure it's probably some of the Waterloo bench as well. Eden on the draw. Will face off against Kelling. Puck comes back towards Westfold, feeds it up to Glovic. Glovic threads one through, shot directed away by Beeman with the blocker. Westfold chips it behind the net. Trug will get it. Up towards the blue line. Hicklin manages to get it to Westfold. Westfold pokes it forward. Trug clears it out to the neutral zone. Glovic will get it. Sends it in at the red line. No icing. Westfold trying to jam the puck out. Stopped by the Capitals. Junta tried putting it through Trug. Glovic sends it low. Trug gets it. It's a rolling puck. Now over to Heiser. Heiser tried chipping one. Broken up by Ryan Logan. Ryan Logan, who I believe is using a KYC stick tonight. Up across to Logan. Shot, scores! Ryan Logan from Caden Opp at the 7:09 mark of the third. Again, goal scored at the 7:09 mark. Capitals now up 5-0. Guess as a reminder, if the Capitals do get up by a 6-goal advantage, we will move to run clock, although typically they will stop the clock. Up, skating in, through his leg, shot, scores, hat trick! Caden Opp with his 3rd goal of the night, giving the Capitals a 6-0 lead now at the 7:16 mark. Well, we will move to run clock now. We'll see when they start it. They'll probably just start the run clock just when the clock starts again instead of right now. And then we'll see if teams score, if there's penalties. Not a lot for penalties tonight, nor really should there be. I mean, they've kind of let them play. There's been little things that things are being called really tightly. It could have been called, but I think the officials have read the room and the players have kept it very reasonable. So Warriors with the clear. Logan back to the puck, gets it towards Opp, feeds it up to Glovic, forward to Junta. He'll have it knocked away. Junta, long pass towards Logan, intercepted by Ben Schaefer. Glovic, pass across to Hicklin. Hicklin tips it forward to Opp. Opp skates it in to Logan. Shot, saved by Beeman. Nice pass by Opp out towards the slot. Opp again towards Logan. Logan pushing at it. Shot from the side of the net, hits the side of the net. Puck comes up to Gabe Sin. Sin just to Junta. Junta's pass intended for Opp, got deflected but stays in the zone. Augustine towards the net. Shot got deflected by Logan. Beeman has lost her stick. Opp over to Augustine. Glovic got an assist on that most recent goal for the Capitals. Wenzel sends one over the net. So we're still hoping the Capitals can feed Gabe Sin here soon. Pass towards the slot. Sin hustling to the puck. Chipped, cleared. Do not think it'll go for icing. West skates it in. This is to Ben Augustine. Augustine trying to get it to Wenzel, but he was tied up by Rottinghouse. Sin gets to the puck. Fires it to the net. Deflected by Augustine wide. Up to Carter. Carter fires one. Cleared. Bomo will come out. Passes it over towards Carter. Carter up to Wenzel. Wenzel chips the puck low. True will get to it for the Warriors. Having to deal with Augustine. Passes up towards Zabel. Zabel clears it to the neutral zone. Chip back in by Luke Behrens. Out toward puck freeze at the blue line. Westphal will pick it up for the Warriors. Can't get around Garnis though. Puck freeze again. Sends it in. Behrens pass towards Eden off the backhand, but deflects off a Warrior stick as well, and that negates icing. Trug sends a pass towards puck breeze. Carter gets the puck, chipped it off the glass, but it took a strange bounce off the partition. Eden got checked, not viciously from behind, but is okay, so no penalty. Barron's off-foot shot, blocked. Garnest finding the puck, try putting it towards the net. Kelly will get it, has it poked at the blue line by Westfold. Knocked out to the neutral zone to Carter. Carter couldn't get it through Putt Breeze. Putt Breeze pushes it into the zone for the Warriors. Capitals will have to regroup. Garnis back for it. Sends it along the wall up towards Eden. Pass up to Westfold. Couldn't quite control it. Kelly gets it back. Attempted send in. Zabel chips it around Behrens, but got upended doing so. Turnover back to Zabel. Shot towards the net. Save by Boma. Haven't credited Zabel with a shot on that yet. Not sure why. Schaefer takes it away from Augustine. Augustine gets it back, though. Augustine passes one across toward Garnes. Harbaugh chips one up towards Schaefer. Kane Schaefer. Shot. Save. They did get that shot. Must have thought that the other shot would have gone through the crease, I guess. Maybe. Face-off will come with about 2:53 left. Puck pops up, cleared out by Glovic in the neutral zone. Ben Schaefer will send it back in for the Warriors, so we'll have to tag up. Hickling gets to it. Pass up towards Augustine. Tripped up. No penalty. Ben Augustine. Back to Glovic. Glovic's getting in. Shot over the nets. Hickling back for it. Pass over to Augustine. Augustine back towards Hickling. Hickling feeds it towards the left side. Glovic will pick it up. Soft send in. Schaefer sends it back up along the board. Stopped by Glovic. Knocked back to Glovic. Glovic trying to emerge off the half wall. Shot. Save directed away by Beeman. Battle for the puck in the corner. Ben Augustine works his way free. Wenzel shot. Save! And the puck's covered by Beeman. Off the face-off, puck pushed forward by Eden. Up to the point to Sin. Would love to see Sin just pinch in from the point and join the offense. Puck poked out, Zabel. Shot from a distance, save, directed away. Zabel again, shot wide. Troop sends a shot. Puck loose. Shot. Save. Biggest save of the night so far for Boma. Sand pass up towards Garnes. Tipped into the zone. Westfall hustles back for it. Uses the handle. Trying to still shield it. Passed up towards McGilligan. Carter gets it. Pass up to Westfold. Westfold. Intercepted! Good back check by the Capitals. Kelling could have had a clear path to the net. Eden with it. Shot from a distance. Scores! Noah Eden, pedestrian goal shot, scores with about 17 seconds left. That'll make it 7-0. They leave the clock running. Kenley Boma picks up his 10th shutout of the season. That means now of his 18 games, he has picked up 10 shutouts. Now, of course, the players in front of him have factored into that. Although today, when Waterloo got the puck deep on the Capitals JV team, it did not look pretty. Capitals struggled a little bit. And there late, Boma came up with a huge save to help keep it a donut. Well, JV Capitals play their final game of the regular season tomorrow night from Buc Arena in this home-and-home series between the Capitals and Waterloo. That game will start at 6 o'clock. With luck for me, the roads tomorrow will be good enough for me to make it without too much trouble. I will accept your prayers. As always, if for some reason you aren't able to watch us in person perhaps, or catch us live, as we always say, if you can't catch us live, catch us on the archive. You can watch or rewatch the Capitals at your convenience on our YouTube channel. Varsity is up next. That stream will start at approximately, I'm going to go with about 7:30. So if you haven't subscribed or hit the notifications button, I encourage you to do that, because that way you'll always be notified when we go live. And of course, the Varsity Capitals take on the same Waterloo Warriors as well. I guess we'll just say it. If the if the Capitals win tonight at the varsity level for the first time, they will reach 29 wins in a season. Obviously, if the Capitals are hoping to make that 30 wins, but it will not be easy. Yes, the Capitals decimated Waterloo here last time, but I just don't anticipate that being the case again. And randomly, I do believe Carter Tompkins has grown about 2 to 3 inches during the course of this season. All right, anyways, we'll peel away for this one. We'll be back for the varsity game. Stream will start at probably about 7:30, maybe even a tick before that. We thank you so much for tuning in. We'll remind you, as we always do, especially when the JV Capitals pick up a 7-0 victory on the road, it's a great day to be a Capital. This is Kevin Way signing off for this one. And we'll see you again in just about 11 minutes.